SilverFast 9 Job Manager. The Job Manager is at the heart of SilverFast AI Studio and SilverFast HDR Studio. It combines the accuracy of single image processing with the speed of batch processing. The Job Manager is all about how to become really effective when processing multiple images at the same time. In this video, we'll show you how it works. SilverFast works on the basis of frames to define the areas of an image to be edited. Each new selection frame automatically creates a new entry in the Job Manager. Therefore, whether you use the frame recognition in the scan software or open an image in HDR Studio via the VLT from a folder with already scanned images, a new entry is automatically created for each image in the Job Manager. We have designed the SilverFast Job Manager in such a way that you can distribute the tool settings to several images at the same time in a clever way. For this, you have two possibilities. First, we insert the images to be processed from the VLT light table by drag and drop into the Job Manager. With a double click on an entry, we load the first image for processing in the main dialog of SilverFast. In our example, we first want to accomplish some adjustments that should be considered as a good starting point for a whole series or all images in the Job Manager before we accomplish the remaining scene-specific editing steps. In our example, we activate the Auto CCR, the Unsharp masking filter, and adjust the strength to 20. Furthermore, we increase the value of the saturation to 11 in the picture settings. These adjustments will be applied only to the image currently displayed in the preview window. We will now copy and paste these basic adjustments to all our images in the Job Manager by using the Copy Settings tool. By means of a checkbox, we select the respective adjustments we want to paste, in our case, the Apply Image Automatics, Unsharp Masking, and Saturation. Next, we can choose if we want to transfer the adjustments to all entries in the Job Manager or only to selected entries in the Job Manager. Note for selecting single entries in the Job Manager. With the usual Shift and Command or Control key combinations, whether you're on the Mac or on the Windows, the entries in the Job Manager can be selected. To select multiple images individually, hold down the Command or Control key and click on the desired images in the Job Manager, which will then get a yellow marker. By clicking on Apply to Selected, we paste the adjustments from the first image to the marked entries. In our example, we want to paste the adjustments to all images in the Job Manager we have inserted from the folder of our scanned images in the VLT earlier. So we click on Apply to All. All our basic adjustments are now distributed to all entries of the Job Manager, which is also symbolized by the aperture symbol in the thumbnail image, and we're all set and ready to start the scene-specific editing of our individual images in the Job Manager. Since we won't start the computing and time-intensive actual processing until after all our editing on the individual images is done, we will achieve the enormous speed advantage in our workflow. By double-clicking, we can load each individual image into the main dialog. The basic settings copied and pasted from the first image are now already present in every single image of our job and will now be further edited and improved by the image-specific edits and tool settings. The second possibility is actually even faster. Since with the new batch editor, it is now possible to work on several images in the Job Manager in parallel. With the key combination Control, Command, and A, we select all images in the Job Manager and open the batch editor. Now we can very simply accomplish one of the 14 automatic image optimizations for all selected entries, or additionally apply some manual modifications of the midtones, the contrast, and the saturation in parallel to all images in the Job Manager at the same time. With the Job Manager, however, jobs that have been created can also be saved and reloaded later. This is a very reasonable procedure and an ideal starting point for processing and saving our images without any loss of quality, the so-called non-destructive processing. We simply load the original image data, including all previously saved processing steps, back into the Job Manager. This works very simple. By clicking on the menu icon Job Actions, it is possible to create a new empty job, load an already saved job, save a job that is currently being processed, or delete saved jobs. Via multiple jobs, even several saved jobs can be loaded into the Job Manager at the same time. To the right of the menu for the job actions, there are further icons to load an already saved job directly into the Job Manager, to create a new job, or to save the existing job. At the very right, all adjustments of the current job can be reset, while we still keep the currently loaded images. Once all entries of a job have been processed, the processing and the export as target file is started via the Start icon. A more detailed introduction to the rather powerful Job Manager export dialog is given in the tutorial movie SilverFast Export Dialog. Last but not least, here's an awesome tip to monitor the Job Manager even if you're on the road via the iOS app SilverFast Job Monitor. The app comfortably shows the progress of our jobs that are currently processed in SilverFast on the iPhone or iPad in real time and is available through the App Store from Apple.